starting lineups are going to look like this. Number 1, the 6'4" senior, Kyler Hogan. Kenton Tallheim is a 6' sophomore. He'll wear number 11. For the Trojans, number 4, a 5'11" senior, Ty Katz. For Northern Valley, a 6' senior, number 15, Bailey Sides. Leads him at 18.5 a game, 6 assists a game, 5 steals a game. He's a dynamite player. Sam Pinkerton is a 5'7" senior for Logan Trojans. Eric Loya is a 6'2" senior. He'll wear number 23. Flammable. That's all you got to say. Dylan Van Lays for the Trojans is a 6'5" senior. Wears number 12. Number 24, a 5'11" sophomore, is Jeremiah Hansen. Number 14, a 6'1" senior, Josh Hewlin. And Northern Valley will counter with their big man, Foster Brand, stands 6'2", and he's a junior, wears number 32. One of the most important parts of this game is going to be the category of minutes. Not normally thought of as very important. There's 32 minutes in a regular season, in a regular contest without overtime. You want to make sure that you're going to be involved with all 32 or as many as your coach wants. You do not want to catch yourself in foul trouble, as it's been one of the things that has led to who comes away with victories in this one. Van Lays and Loya at the center circle, ready to go. As they're going to throw this high, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Welcome to the Colby Event Center. The boys' action starts now as Van Lays goes up, and he'll drop it back to Josh Hewlin. Northern Valley starts in that man-to-man pressure. And they'll get Hogan back door. Thought about dunking it, but he just laid it up and in. Overplaying from Loya, and the bucket by Hogan. Sides into the middle of the paint. Tries to drop it off, and there's a kick violation there by Van Lays. Northern Valley to play it in underneath. Tallheim has to throw it high for Sides. Good catch back with the left hand. Loya working into the middle, and Kyler Hogan picked his pocket. Hogan to Ty Katz into the corner to Pinkerton. And he traveled in the corner. So that's a turnover for the Trojans. 2-0 they lead. 45 seconds into this game. And Logan has come out, and they're going to go man-to-man in this possession. I thought that they would sit in that zone, and they are not. They'll get Foster Brands rolling to it, and Josh Hewlin says, no, thank you. You're going to have to bring it strong, Mr. Brands. Swats that into the bleachers. Northern Valley will throw it into the corner. Their spark plug will come in. Jaden Newell. Jaden Newell, the 5'9" senior. Pinkerton out. Sides, fakes Newell out, and he lobs it up, but it's short. No good. The ball, hand the ball to Hogan as he brings it across. Hogan on the wing. High ball screen from Van Lays. Wanted to get the rolling action. Now Van Lays with his toes on the three-point line. Newell to Hewlin. Back to Hogan. The patience of the Trojans is going to be key in this one. As they get the ball to Ty Katz, he'll cross over, pull up jump shot right in the face of Brands. But a big rebound by Van Lays, and he'll stick it back. Northern Valley cannot let Van Lays control the boards, even though it's one of the hardest things to do. Sides will rip a three, no good. Josh Hewlin tracks the rebound down. They'll get it to Ty Katz with a 4-0 lead. Logan doing what they want to do. They're taking the air out of that basketball. They want this game to be in the 40s and 50s. Northern Valley would love to see 80 on the score clock. Hogan will rip a three. Splash! He's money on that one. 5 early for Kyler Hogan. Tallheim to cross it over and hand it to Sides. Into the corner is Brands. He'll step back and he'll launch a three. Shazam! Foster Brand steps back and knocks it in. He hasn't been shooting too many threes this season, but he's been potent when he lets one fly. Spin cycle for Newell, and a defensive foul will go against Van Lays as he climbed over the back of Brands to get that rebound. First team first. Hanson will get it to Loya here. Left alone, he'll let it fly. Just long. Van Lays with the one and done. Katz, if you don't stop him, he's going to go all the way to the rim. Hanson's got in front of him. Now he gets it back on a dribble handoff. Hogan now to Newell. There is three, just short. Brands fights for the rebound, and the fight is still going. Foul will go against Brands. Rhett, Katz to check in, Newell to sit. The freshman Katz now on the floor. They get the ball inside to Hewlett. Turn and shoots over. Sides, no good. Sides uses a pick of his own player. Brands gets a shot opportunity here. He puts it up on the glass, no good. Hogan with the rebound. 7-3, the Trojans lead here in the first quarter. Halfway through it. Hewlett fires the three, no good. Sides gets the rebound, and he'll push because Northern Valley's got numbers. 3-on-2. Hanson didn't get to him, but he got the trailer, Tallheim, and he'll splash in a three. Now we've got a 1-point game as Loya reaches up to Hogan, and he'll foul him. Loya uses those long arms a lot of times to pick a pocket of a defender or the offensive player. The problem is Hogan's got longer arms than he does. Hogan comes across and Sides had it, but he ran out of real estate to get it back. Hogan to play it into Van Lays up top, now to Hewlett. Rhett gets his hands on the ball for the first time, gets it back to Ty. He eyes a three, he lets it fly, no good. Sides gets a rebound, and it'll be a foul against Hewlett. When you get that rebound right now, whether you're in a green or a white jersey or in a red jersey, you better start moving that basketball and have a tight grip on it because there are some thieves out there digging for steals. Brody Preston into the game here for the Huskies, and Loya to sit. Hanson burns his dribble way up high. Now it's got to go to Preston. Hanson dribbles it off of his foot and out of bounds. Unforced error there by the sophomore. Rhett finds Newell underneath. He's doubled. They'll swing it around Van Lays. He's going to go right at the rim, kicks it back to Hogan. His shot no good. Tallheim to fill the middle of the lane. He'll find Hanson open in the corner. Takes his time, lets it fly. No good. Brody Preston with an offensive rebound and scored. Coming off the bench, it's the first bench points for Northern Valley. And Northern Valley takes the 8-7 lead with 2:30 to go in the quarter. And a timeout by Coach Delman at the current moment. Logan will play it in right in front of their bench. And they do to Rhett Katz. Gets it to Van Lays at the top. They're going to find Ticats open, and he crosses Bailey, sides over. Beautiful pass to Dylan Van Lays, and he scores it. I like the pace the Cats is playing with here so far tonight. Going to their money man, Dylan Van Lays. They lead by 1. Sides in the middle of the lane, goes up and over Van Lays and scores it. Rhett working on Tallheim, gets the ball inside to Van Lays. They do not double. They make it. Foster Brands play him straight up, and Brands plays great defense. Sides comes away with a rebound. And Van Lays come up from the Wolf side and picked it. Ty's going to get called for the charge here as he lowered his shoulder. He's got to turn his shoulders if he wants to get that blocking foul. When you push and dip that shoulder, it kind of is the identifier to the official to not get the benefit of the doubt, and Ty does not get it. So that's Ty's first foul. Loya back in and will let loose and fire and stroke in a 3. Northern Valley now up 13-9. Sides with a steal. Just like this is what happens to you. Tallheim lays it up, no good. Good rebound by Newell. Hogan, now under a minute to go. A lot of standing around here. Cats back out to Hogan, swinging around to Newell for a deep 3. Short air ball. Loya comes away with it. Northern Valley to run again. They'll get the ball to Brody Preston in the corner. His 3 missed. With 25 to go, Rhett will bring it across the timeline. Hogan with 18 and now 17 to go. Well, look at a 3. Thought about it. Will float it up there. No good. He crashes to get his own rebound. Brody comes away with it with 7 and now 6. Northern Valley looking to get one off. 5 and 4. They'll find Sides. He'll eye it up. He'll line it up. And no good.
To be your bank. They provide loans of all types for real estate, agriculture, consumer, commercial loans. And when it comes to banking services, they provide
back into the flow of things. Go ahead and push that pause button. Nobody's going to care if we get more basketball. Brands misses that one. Quickly up the court, they go to Hogan. Now nobody picked up Newell in the middle. He's got a little floater that will not go down. Sides. Left-hander. It's going to go off of Hogan, and it'll stay here with Northern Valley. Preston finds Sides open in the corner. No good. Hogan skies for the rebound. Rebounds are a prized possession here tonight. Hogan feeling it. Rips that 3. No good. Hansen 1-on-4, but he's faster than Grease Lightning. Loya misses the follow jam, and Brands cleans that back up. Rhett's pass gets over to Newell. And now squeezes it all the way on the baseline. Oh. And a foul will go against Loya. So Dylan Van Lays to check back in for the Trojans. Ty Katz to sit. Hogan now in the corner. Rhett up high going against the senior Sides. They get the ball into Van Lays. Now back to Rhett Katz. Hesitates to the rim, flips it up, but does not get it to go. Sides with a bounce pass to Hanson. Lays it up and in. The speed of Jeremiah Hanson is always a factor. The fastest kid in the league is a freshman. He won the 100-meter dash at the league track meet. And that speed does nothing but lead to 2 points there for Northern Valley. Inside to Van Lays. They double him. They'll have to kick to Hewlin. His jump shot is good. Nice share of the basketball by Van Lays. Steal here by Hogan. Newell in the corner, looking for a big shot here. Rhett Katz will be the beneficiary of that bomb! Rhett Katz says, give me all three of them. Loya is going to fire it back. Short, Rhett will pull the rebound down and win a one-possession game right here. They got it to, and Brands had no choice but to foul. Van Lays was way too deep. Had to foul, try to stop that entry pass. Brands' second personal foul, so he'll go to the bench along with the senior sides. Back in is Tallheim and Drew Skimper for the first time. Newell to sit, Ty Katz back in. They get it inside to Hogan. Pump fakes once. Around and down for Kyler. They got Loya in the air, and he'll draw the foul as Hogan had him pinned. Pump fake, up and one. Let's see if we can go for three, Kyler. And he does. Hey, Hayden, we're tied at 17. Sides checks back in quickly. Loya to sit with those fouls. Loya's got 3 fouls. 3-2 defense here. And great ball movement as Sides finds Skimper. Red at the top of the key. Inside to Van Lays. Tough matchup for Skimper here. And Hewlin buries the baseline jump shot. He hesitated. I don't know what he did. The official on the other side, yeah, he did. He touched it with 2 hands. That's a double dribble by Tallheim. All knotted up at 19. Kyler, step back, will launch a 3. No good. Drew Skimper with a rebound. Northern Valley on a 3-on-3. Sides tries to get it through, and it's off the big, large foot of Kyler Hogan and out of bounds. (19-19) with 4:13 to go here in the quarter. Playing the zone defense of a 2-3, and Tallheim threw it away. Miscommunication from Tallheim and Hanson. If you're a Logan Palco fan right now with Brands on the bench, and Rhett's going to launch another 3, no good. Skimper's gotten 2 rebounds from Van Lays. I'd be pushing that ball inside to Van Lays as fast as I could. Side spinning around up with the left hand, no good. And now he fouls Hogan. Sides' first, team's 6th foul. Katz, Van Lays, Katz, Hewlin, and Hogan. Skimper, Hanson, Tallheim, Preston, and Sides. Lob inside to Hogan. And Sides took it from him. It's going to be a held ball. He came down and Sides, his hands are so quick in there. He just reached in and grabbed it. Possession arrow to the Trojans. Northern Valley's gone zone here, but they got to get Newland, but who is that? Mr. Brody Sockman comes away with it. Hanson wasn't quite ready for that one as Sides was going into the corner. Northern Valley likes to play fast, but going a little bit too fast. Coach Sides is saying, let's talk about it. He'll take a 30-second timeout. It's 3:02 to go in the first half. I love the intensity that these teams are playing with, value in each possession, as it does matter. And a carrying of the basketball and a hug down low between Brands and Van Lays. A little uncalled for, but we'll take it. And they'll call Van Lays with a carry, is what they did. They're in a man-to-man defense. Trojans continue to switch it up, and Katz pulled it away from Sides. Sides does not have that happen to him very often. He's usually the one doing it, but Ty Katz is just as quick in there. The ball's in front of him. He's grabbing for it. Now the Trojans have flipped back into a 2-3 defense when inbounding this one. Sides open on the wing to let it fly. No good. Strong rebound by Hewlin. Katz, high post to Dylan Van Lays. Rhett and now Newell. They've got Van Lays posted. They'll double him. And Sides picked off the pass he was trying to get to Josh Hewlin. We talked about the pace of play at the beginning of this one and who wanted to score where. This definitely favors the Trojans. Pull-up jump shot in the middle of the lane for Hanson, no good. Alheim open. He's got a shot for the three ball. Splash! What Northern Valley needed at the buzzer to draw this one back close. Julin with 6, Rhett Katz with 3. They scored 9, then 15, and there is the proper score. 24-22. The Trojans lead as we start this second half. We start it the same way we started the game. Pinkerton, Hewlin, Katz, Hogan, and Van Lays going against the Northern Valley man-to-man. Sides picked it off, and he's going to be out in front of everybody. Can he get it to the rim over the big, tall, lean Hogan? He doesn't. Hogan got a hold of it. Thalheim got one, and now they're fighting for the rebound. And Katz will go all the way up ahead for Hewlin. He'll put it up, and he'll score it in. Northern Valley to start the same way. Thalheim, Sides, Hanson, Brands, and Loya. Brands inside. He's smothered around, and he can't get it through the big man of Van Lays, and another follow by Thalheim doesn't go in. (26-22), the 4-point lead here for the Trojans as they walk it across and hand it to Katz. He's going to go all the way to the rim at the two people, and a bucket! Whoa! They count the bucket, but who do they give the foul to? They give the foul to Brands. Both those two, neither one of them wanted a foul, so they were trying to stay out of the way. No, they gave it. So it's Foster Brands' fourth on that call. Count the bucket, shoot one for Katz. Rattles around, but the man who cleans up every rebound cleans this one up as well. Dylan Van Lays. Newell into the game. Get it quickly inside to Van Lays. He's doubled. This time they'll kick it all the way around. Katz shake and bake. Now Newell at the top of the key. To Hogan, and now Hewlin. High ball screen here for Katz. Goes around Van Lays, goes around Hewlin. They flip it around and got Skimper pinned, and Van Lays made him pay for it. And a turnover here by Loya. Hewlin stepped in front of that passing lane. Coach Delmont holds up 2 fingers and said, this is what we want to do right here. Play a 2-man game, get the ball inside to Dylan Van Lays. Their biggest lead of the game is now 8. Katz in the corner. He'll go all the way to the rim, floated it up and in for Ty Katz. 10-point lead for the Trojans. High ball screen. They'll pick and roll, trying to float it up to Skimper. Just too strong. Thalheim probably an ill-advised pass. And the Trojans come out of halftime rolling. Northern Valley yet to score. Katz calling for the ball underneath. He's got the Thalheim pinned. They just cannot get him the ball. He spreads out, now they'll circle around. Backdoor cut here for Hewlin. And it'll go out of bounds to Northern Valley. Northern Valley could use a bucket. And Thalheim telegraphed it as well, and Hewlin was right there. Lucky he didn't pick it. Official bounces it to Thalheim. He'll get it into sides at the top of the key. Around the back dribble now over a screen from Skimper. Kicks back Thalheim, open for 3. Long, no good. Dillon clears that rebound down. Hogan's crossover. Hands it to Hewlin. Now to Katz. Short corner catch here by Van Lays. Rhett in, Hogan out. Halfway through this third quarter. Completely controlled by the Trojans. Newell flip it up over his head, no good. Skimper pulls the rebound down, and here comes Northern Valley. Without numbers is Thalheim. He'll go to the middle lane and has it blocked by Rhett. Flip it around to Loya. Katz got his hands on it, but it took it out of bounds. I cannot believe Loya didn't let that rip. Usually when you give Loya a step, it's going up. Hansen to play it into Thalheim. Thalheim all the way to the rim, and a blocking foul against Katz. We'll look at it if I'm fast enough to hit the replay. I was a little slow on the replay, I'm sorry. So Katz picks up his foul. Thalheim goes to the line and buries his first.
Checking into the game for the Trojans, number 1, Kyler Hogan.
The only player with any significant fouls is Ty Katz, and he's got 3. Thalheim makes the second as well. Northern Valley will set their pressure in a full court right here. Now they'll come back and he'll be in a man-to-man. They got a mismatch. They got Thalheim on Van Lays. Skimper gets back and switches it off, and Skimper's trying to clear the lane out. Just pushes Van Lays out of the way. The official catches it. Holds up 2 threes. That's Drew Skimper's first, team second. The lob for Hogan. Caught all the way at the three-point line. Van Lays back to Katz. Sides had his hands on it and couldn't control it. (32-24) the Trojans lead. 24. Only 2 points in the quarter. 2 free throws from Tallheim so far. Hewlin. Step back, baseline fadeaway. No good. Tallheim to cross it over. Gets a high ball screen. He'll line up a 3 and let it fly. No good. Van Lays with a rebound. They get it inside to Van Lays. The double comes, but it's a little too late. He scores up and over Skimper. He shoots 64% on the year. Sides' 3 is no good. Hewlin has to save it to Sides. Says thank you. He'll try again. He'll miss this one as well. Like I said, Van Lays shoots 64% on the season from the field.
I feel like Husky boys could step into some passes and get some steals right here.
It's not a bad plan, Miss Hayden. And a big shot by Newell. He was deep and he lined it up and he lasered that basketball in for 3 points. Biggest lead of the night is now 13 for the Trojans. Inside to Skimper, they score it.
About anything you want in the convenience store. If you're hungry, you can eat at the IHOP or run over to Sonic or maybe even Subway. It's all available at Mittens in Oakley, right off I-70 and Highway 40.
Back to basketball, 1:17 left to go here in the third quarter. Northern Valley back to picking up man-to-man. Got to get the ball into Dylan Van Lays. Sides with a pick. He'll get the ball out in front. He and Newell followed by Tallheim. He's fouled and goes to the line. It couldn't have gone any better there for the Northern Valley Huskies as they get an and one opportunity here with Tallheim. Rhett's first foul. Nothing but net for Tallheim. Full court pressure. They've got numbers if they want to take it, and they don't. They'll hold up. Rhett going to go to the rim where he's doubled. They'll kick it back to Newell. Thought about a 3. Lays had him pinned. Newell will fire another 3. Bang, man. He's ready to play tonight. Jaden Newell steps back and hits 2 threes here in the late in this third quarter to help his Trojans. Loya's going to try and match him, and that's long, no good. Here comes Newell with numbers. And a charging foul as Hansen was right in there, right waiting for him to come in. It's an easy call. So Newell just a little too aggressive with 12 and now 10 seconds left to go. Northern Valley needs a bucket here before the buzzer. Loya will float it in. And one! Oh, he called a charge. He called a charge. Look at it yourself. Loya takes off from there. He slides over. Coach Sides does not like it at all. And a charging foul goes against Loya. That is his 4th. Newell's called for a travel here in the corner. Northern Valley to get it back with .4 to go. Loya's got to be careful with those 4 fouls. You can catch and shoot with .4, and Hansen does. His shot just short of the rim. Minutes played by the Logan Trojans has been just whatever Coach Delmont wanted. No problems with fouls the entire night. Loya to the rim, floats it up and in! So he'll get an and one opportunity. Beautiful little floater. Kyler Hogan picks up his first. Brands, on the other hand, has had to sit a lot of that third quarter. 1, 2, 3. Take all of them for Loya. And Sides with a steal. Flips it to Tallheim, but it had it blocked by Katz. Saving grace a couple times is that long leanness of Hogan and Van Leys in the middle of everybody. Another steal. Here's Hansen. He'll split the defense and go right through the middle, float it up and in. Now it's a 6-point game just like that. Coach Delmont says, boys, we got to talk. Van Leys to play it into Katz. Northern Valley in a full court pressure defense. If they can get it over the top, they've got numbers. Newell wisely pulls it out. Katz going against Loya and his 4 fouls. Loya cannot afford to get too risky here with his defense. Rhett into the middle, but he walked with it. Sides at the top of the key. Dribble hand off to Tallheim. High ball screen now by Brands. Back in the corner for Tallheim. He'll eye a 3. He'll drop a 3 in his eye. 3-point ball game as Northern Valley's coming back. Sides with a steal. He'll get it over to Tallheim with the left hand, up and in. We're in a 1-point ball game. Katz gonna dribble through. He's got numbers if he wants to take them. Euro step around, and he called for the travel.
Into the game for the Trojans,
Hewlin comes in. Katz goes to the bench in a 1-point matchup here. Northern Valley feels pretty confident right now. Brands will step back for the 3 ball, no good. Sides flips it back to Loya. He'll dribble back for a 3. Splash! And Northern Valley is now taking a lead by 2. Big shot by Loya. The Trojans got to feed the big man. Get the ball inside to Van Leys. Brands has got fouls. You haven't put him against them. Make the officials run their whistle. They do. They get it into Van Leys. He's doubled by Sides. Rhett will fire a deep 3. And that's no good. Van Leys with a wonderful save. Rhett thinking about it. Picks up his dribble, goes to Hewlin in the corner. Now they'll switch off. And they're going to foul Lloyd out on that? Wow! Oh, wow, what a heartbreaker for Northern Valley. And Loya, who just stepped back and drilled that 3, got called for a ticky-tack, and he's done. Hogan, inside to Hewlin, and Sides stole it. And a foul against Hewlin. So Hewlin picks up the whistle. Northern Valley still clinging to a 2-point lead, and we're clicking it under 5 minutes to go. Tallheim now to Brody Preston, who's got to play the rest of the way because there's no Eric Loya. Sides. Into the middle of the lane where the ball is hit out of his hands. Dahlheim regains control. Flip to Brody Preston. Thought about it. Will go now into the middle. Spin around. Brands in the corner. Lines up a 3-ball. It's only a 2. He had his toe on the line. But Northern Valley now up 4. Hogan at the top of the key. And Coach Delmont says, we need to talk, boy. Go Big Red and Go Big Green echo through the Colby Event Center here as we're now under the 4:20 mark here in the fourth quarter, and the crowds are starting to get into it. Katz going to pull up, and it's going to be short on his jump shot. Sides comes away with a rebound. And Katz will be whistled for the foul. Ty Katz picks up his 4th foul of his 4th of the evening. Team's 6th foul. They get the ball into Sides. Now to Tallheim. Drops it into Brands, and he was fouled. Hogan thought he had it clean. Let's look at the replay. And the official gives a body signal. I'm going to say, I'm sorry, Kyler Hogan ain't got much body on him. If he don't have a body on his arm, he probably didn't do it. Brands is the beneficiary. He's going to go to the line where he misses the first one. Second one is good for Brands. 5-point lead by Northern Valley. Brody Preston gets away with one, and Logan will keep it. Brody tripped and about ran Kyler Hogan into the score clock. And a steal by Brody, but they couldn't get to it. Brody's put in some big minutes here tonight. With the lack of Eric Loya, nobody's guarding Newell. He's all alone underneath, but he missed the bunny. And a foul will go against whom? He gave it to Sides. Third personal foul on Sides. They're going to try and get it inside to Van Lays. They got to get him the ball. Katz with a deep 3. Short and no good. I mean, that was 6 feet beyond the arc. High ball screen from Brands. They've got a switch. They get back switch. Hanson with a crossover and dropped a jump shot in his eye. Hanson hasn't had that all night. He found a good time to grab one. Brody Preston with the foul. His first, team 6th. The next one by either will put us into the bonus opportunity. Offensive foul called on Katz, and he's done. As he backs into Hanson, creates the contact. The official says that's an offensive foul, and that's 5 for Ty Katz. Hate to see him go out like that one. Brody will flip it over to Hanson. Sides in the corner. Skips all the way to the other corner. Brody Preston off the top of the glass. Somehow, some way, a foul will go against Hewlin. I don't know how that ball got back to Brands. There was a mad scramble for it. Bodies going everywhere. Foul says it'll go against Hewlin. And Sides will go to the free throw line. After such a tremendous start to the third quarter, the Trojans have gone silent. Sides rounds about and out. Northern Valley leads by 7, probably their biggest lead of the night. They got to get the ball inside to Dylan Van Lades and get Brands out of here. Hewlin to the glass, no good. Sides with the rebound. He'll go up front to Brody Preston. He'll drop it at the feet of Hanson. He can't do anything with the basketball there, so it'll be a turnover. With 2:10 to go, Northern Valley still up 7. And a travel by Hewlin out top. With Sides on the court right now, we've got Hanson, Preston, Brands, Tallheim, and Sides, Hogan, Hewlin, Van Lays, Retcats, and Jaden Newell. Northern Valley taking their time with this lead. Sides fakes a dribble handoff, now goes inside, now comes back out to Tallheim. He wiggles around, puts it up on the glass, no good. Brands is there to clean it up and score it! Brands has had a real tough time going through the tall trees of the Trojans here tonight, but when it counts, he got one to go. Trojans need to work in a hurry. They need a bucket now. Van Lays finally gets a touch inside, and Brands is gone. They finally feed Dylan Van Lays, and that's 5 for Foster Brands, and he is done.
His 5th. Checking into the ballgame for the Huskies, Drew Skipper.
Skimper will check in. Foster Brands leaves the game with 10 points and 5 fouls. Van Lays.
Agra, Logan, Kensington, Stockton. The Farmers National Bank, member FDIC.
People are talking about us. It won't take you long to see. They're saying we treat people right, and we think you'll agree.
Van Lays eyes his second of 2 free throws. Front iron, rolls it down and out. And they'll go full pressure. And they will foul Brody Preston. Good thought there. Good thought there by Van Lays.
Dylan Van Lays, his 2nd. Team 10th. Going to the line to shoot 2. Brody Preston.
Brody Preston to the line in a clutch situation with 1:11 to go. First one is no good. 2 shot opportunities. Big shot, Brody's going to eye another one. Second one hitting the same exact place. Van Lays pulls the rebound down. Hands the ball to Hogan. Back to Rhett. He's going to try and go baseline, flip it up, but Tallheim blocked it. They'll flip it over to Tallheim, and he's corralled. And a foul will go against one of 2 players, either Van Lays or Hewlin. It won't matter at this point. Tallheim's got to go to the line to make some free throws. Josh Hewlin will pick up his 4th.
To the line, shoot 2 for the Huskies. Tallheim.
Kenton will eye him here. Up and in. Northern Valley still with 2 and an 8-point lead. Tallheim to the free throw line. Second one is short, no good. Feels like the 18th or 20th or rebound by Van Lays, and he turns this ball over. And a holding call will go against Rhett as Hanson stepped in the passing lane. And another trip back to the free throw line.
Logan, Palco, Dylan Van Lays.
Van Lays 3rd.
Shoot 2.
Plenty.
Hanson.
Plenty for the double bonus. Northern Valley struggling from the free throw line, which keeps the door open if you're a Trojan fan, just enough. Makes the second. Gonna need a shot to go down for the Trojans. You need it now. They got a 2-3 opportunity. Rhett will let a 3 go, but it's just short, no good. Van Lays cleans it up, but he misses the gimme. Sides, trying to dribble away from everybody and just run the clock. And Van Lays will get called for the foul. Will put Sides to the line. Van Lays is fourth. Northern Valley looking like they're going to be able to put this one away here from the free throw line with Sides, now up 10. They did not win this game last year, as McCarty killed them at the end to give the win for Cheyenne. Hogan's three-pointer's nothing but nylon. Tallheim's got it. And he'll go shoot some more free throws. See ya. So he'll go to the line, Tallheim does, for a couple more free throws. The third foul against Hogan. Once again, make your free throws, boys. They're going to be more important than this one. Tallheim's second is good. Red across the court to Hogan. Will rip another 3. Long, no good. Hewlin with the rebound. Or Newell with the rebound over to Rhett Katz. Just short. And they'll get it to Kyler. No good. Another rebound by Van Lays. And 3-2-1, I think they're going to call this ball game. 53-45, Northern Valley escapes with the victory as they fight back and from about the halfway through the third quarter mark on and turned it on when it came to the fourth quarter in this